Oh, man. Okay. So this is when a melee attack kills an unaware or suspicious target. Gain 2 move points. Would reduce it to a 4-turn cooldown. Would give us 2 triggers. We have 1 unspent point. And that would give us 3. So 2 triggers or 4... I'm going to go with the 2 triggers first. Because that gets us, you know, two pieces for it to pop off with, essentially. All right, what do we got here? Oh, yeah, this is the body timer that we didn't use. This is overclock that we've used a couple times. So currently we're at 10 and 60. That would give us 5. Oh, hey, it tells us. For an additional, so that's now 5% connection damage. Both of these are the same. All 3 of them are the same. And that gives us duration increase. Normally we don't need that duration increase. So we have 1 unspent point. Oh, can train 2 more talents. Yes, these are the... Yes, okay. I'm not looking at stuff right today. I thought the ADHD meds were kicking my behind prior. All right, I'm going to chase the 3 turns. And then Zach. I can add a multi-class, right? Because we can add sniper on you, because that's kind of what I want to do. Deal extreme damage at long range. Main's limitations are they're, you know, they're useless if they get too close. But I think we chose the long distance thing for him anyway because I wanted to make him a sniper. So, sniper, what do we have? We've got Death Watch. Single shot weapon, gain 10% all ranged accuracy while taking reaction shots. Okay. 20. That would be 30. That would be... And then an additional 20-degree arc. That's not bad. Scope a visible enemy within 35 meters and predict exact movement of any enemies within 10 until the end of the next turn. Cannot predict targets in active combat. What does scope do, though? Oh, predict exact movement. No, and predict. Scope a visible enemy. Two turns, 3 turns. Interesting. What do we need here? The tact recast. This one is a display link. I think this one's going to be... I don't know what the one in the middle is. A cyber lung. All right. Hit streak. If your attack deals damage, start a hit streak or extend your streak's duration. While on your streak, gain 3% crit chance per hit. Expires at the end of next turn or is canceled by movement or missed attack. End of 2 turns. Max charges. Extra 2%, 2%, 3%. So that's... what? 3, 5, 7, 10% crit chance? If he hits, that's kind of nuts. Engage Pathfinder to make no sound. Gain movement speed. Canceled by any attack. Recharge reduction. AP cost reduction. Nice. Second charge. Also gain 10% less recoil. 20% less recoil. Ooh. A fast sniper? Alright, what do we got over here? Skull shot. If this single shot kills your target, buff yourself with +3 action points for the remainder of the turn. Excuse me. Turn reduction, 3 turns. 2 charges. 2 turns. And 25% crit chance. What? That's a that's a free shot, isn't it? Do you tell me how much AP you take to shoot? Attack AP 2. That's a free... Oh, no, that's his pistol. Oh, that's because, you know, I'm not actually... 3. That's a free shot. That right there is a free shot. If you combine that with... What was it? This one? Because of the hit streak? Right? It was hit streak? It was... That was reaction shots. It had to have been hit streak. That's the only one that makes sense. Because Pathfinder was just recoil gain, was moving. Yeah, I think if you combine these two, so hit streak and skull shot, that's a little nuts. Rapid ready. If this attack kills your target, immediately reload. And buff yourself with additional pure damage. Bruh. These abilities, they're breaking my brain. Okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna train Sniper. And I think currently his one point is gonna go into Skull Shot. I love Pathfinder. And actually maybe I just need to respec. Marker sights, Overwatch, Iron Grip. How much does it cost to respec? Respec will remove all of your train nodes except the root node of your primary class. You will need to retrain all nodes and any multi-class. But it doesn't cost anything? Okay. That's kind of surprising. So, I think I may still go with marker sights. But let's come over to Sniper and grab Skull Shot. And I want to get up to Pathfinder if we can. So, hit streak, reaction and long range accuracy, reaction and move speed. This doesn't actually connect, at least not to where I want it to. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. I got 2 points left. That's 2 turns. That's 2 crit. That's 5 turns and 5 turns. Or we can go down to 4. I think we're going to take this straight down to 4 turns. There's one more we can get, but there's 2 pips. So that second one's okay. That second one's the second charge. I think we have our sniper. He can get some extra crit. It's not much right now, but he can get some extra crit. The big thing is that we got some extra movement speed, and he's silent, and then can take 3 devastating shots in a single turn. Plus, combined with the crit chance per hit in the streak, meaning... So this is a hit, not a kill. So as long as we can keep hitting, we get 3% for the next... an extra 3% crit for the next shot per previous shot hit with no movement. Hope that made sense. Makes sense to me. And I believe I said we should have just gone with the higher damage. So let's get some stuff sold. Can I so shift goes back. I can't be sell all. All right. Potato can have that one. Give that one to Potato, and that one to Potato. Let's give a couple of these to Fatima. Here we go. Let's sell... Yeah, let's give this one to Potato. And Fatima. What do we got for accounts? Let's spread these around a little bit, shall we? Lincoln can have that one, and Mongrel can have our 11K. Look at that. We're almost back up to 500. We've got some blueprints. We can't fab them yet, but we've got some blueprints, which is awesome. All right, cool. Let's pop into the store. Let's, what do we want? Is it Cyberdex? It's the one that we currently have. So we want you, compare. That thing is... Dang, that's nice. 80 qubits, 200 active mem. Almost over double storage memory. More ratings, some deck armor, and action boost. That's ridiculous. All right, that's got 2 armor, 3 armor, 2 armor. We got 10, 20, 10. We got 5 programs, 4 programs. So it looks like we're now between these two. And I have a feeling it's going to be this Nyclon color, but... Or the 11, not the 12. So 1420, 1680. Is that worth almost double price just for a 200 increase, a 40 increase in memory, and a 20 increase in speed? Not really. All right, what does Action Boost do? Grants this many bonus matrix action points whenever connected to a matrix host each turn you stay connected. Reduces any damage to your cyber deck by 1 point, and every 2 points of armor reduces damage to the hacker's physical body by 1 point. I think this is I don't think we go best of the best, which would be this. I would love this, but we don't have 500. We don't have 600. So let's spend almost half our available funds to get a single upgrade. Potato's the only one selling it? Of course he is. All right. Do we want any... That's a trap. Permanently disables active. What's this? So that's memory. Oh, we can go back and look, can't we? Max program rating. Okay. So it doubles memory, costs 2 less AP, and we get 2 charges. So it's the same. It's the same, just better. That's fantastic. I'm glad we haven't run into these yet. Upon loading into active memory, grants the following buff as long as the program is loaded. Load this program utility at all into active memory to gain plus 10% matrix damage. And add +1 to quantum tally. Why do you want to add to quantum tally? Wait. Quantum tally isn't, and I know we're way over. Quantum tally isn't IC, is it? Quantum tally is something else. Interesting. Scan, I might go for scan because it costs less and has, what is that, two extra uses? So this is 60 at 4. That's what, 15 per? And this is 100 at 6. So that's... what is that? This is 15 per at 60. If we add 15, that's 90, but we're still missing 10. But 10 doesn't really go into 6. It's closer to like 12 per, but it also uses less AP. I don't have any nuke programs at all. From every from every IC in the node. Okay, I get that one. Cool. I want to... I should really start actually using... that's only 100? So that's what we currently have. The only thing with the long sight is it's a little bit worse accuracy. But if I remember correctly, the Street Scout was 100% anyway. Damage is better. It has to be further away, which is okay. Again, I wish that I could see the optimal range in game, like in a mission, instead of having to remember that for this to work, it has to be 23 meters. I know you get the -1 when you're targeting someone, but I don't know. I think it would be easier. Crit hits do more damage. Crit hits against surprise targets do the same between the two. Glancing's the same between the two. So it's a 58-point damage increase. Slightly better arc. Worse noise. Worse recoil. Same ammo. Or same AP per ammo. Same ammo. Same reload. I'm going to call this worse optimal range, but only because the close is worse. The long range is... I have that extra 5 meters. That's better. Max is 40. Armor shred is 10. Those are the same. Screw it. I'm going to get him his upgraded rifle. And we're going to get it from Origami Joe because it's even cheaper than what it says over here. All right, we got 120 left. I want to get... I don't want to get that armor. That armor's barely better. I was hoping something like this, or even straight up the poly hardsuit. Points are your armor's adaptive nanomaterials ability to soak high quantities of damage. Points are reduced by being shredded. As your protection points are reduced, your armor will lose protection value until it reaches the lower of the two values, shown by the cracked armor icon. So that's these. So as this goes down, this goes down. But we're taking a lot of damage. Granted, a lot of that's probably my own fault. Just not being very good with. How do I change out your cyber deck now? Is it part of the programs? Oh, there it is. Change deck. Yeah. Yeah, it'll give us some better pieces. I'm thinking of going and getting scan, even though it's 100. I do need to make sure that everybody has a first aid kit. And I mean everybody has a first aid kit. All right, can I... Oh, you can detach. Oh, you can detach. Cool. All right, let's get you upgraded with the long sight red. Now, let's go back over here. I'm probably going to split this into 2 episodes. So I'm just going to keep going at this point. Because, you know, why not? All right, what do we got for sniper barrels? Just the suppressor. Negative 35. Noise minus 15. I'm going to get it. So, your noise currently... Actually, you know what? I want to do this. See that. Where's noise? There it is. So. No. There we go. So, noise on the Street Scout was 45, which was huge. Noise on the long sight is 54, which is also huge, but I can get that down to 39, which is still huge. I should have gone with the suppressor anyway, but let's get the suppressor on, which brings us down to 39. Let's get our... Oh, come on, you're not going to tell me what it does? All right, fine. Reload AP minus 1. So now it only takes 2 AP to reload. Wait. Hold up a second. So that's this one. Reload AP. I want to take this one. All right, what do we have for scopes? Currently we have hard lock, which is 4 accuracy. The Dreamland was 2 and a crit bonus. I'm going to keep the hard lock. Nope. I detached the one. I want that one. So that crit bonus damage 10% should apply across the board, period. The stealth crit bonus actually raised our crit hits against surprise targets from 50 to 100 extra critical damage. With which, from what that reads on a surprised target, if we crit, that's what? 232%? Are they additive or multiplicative? If they're additive, it's 132%. If they're multiplicative, it's, what is that, 264%? Which is, I mean, it's not that big of a difference, but it's enough. Accuracy is up to 66. Beautiful. All right. I think we're good as long as everybody has a first aid kit. Except for apparently Blur. Why does Blur not have any available item slots? How do I get you item slots? I mean, we haven't taken Blur out at all, and she's dual-wielding sluggers. That's just hilarious. Yeah, everybody has a first aid kit. Almost, so we got a shock mine. Most are high explosive grenades. I'm thinking we give you a, what's an echo jammer? Disable security device. Refill ammo capacity. Okay, that's not terrible. I want to give her a shock mine. Because then our two cyber swords, I have a feeling, are going to be very, very, very similar to each other. You definitely do not need a high explosive grenade. If you need a grenade, you're in trouble. MediCloud is any teammate within a 6 meter radius with 100. That's level 3. The level 4 is 130. Smoke grenade would be nice. But it blocks all sight and attacks except melee. Oh. That would have been nice to have last mission. Stim kits, buff the teammate within 3. Patch X is armor. U-suture is hot. I think I'm going to send him with, ironically, a med cloud. I want to give... You can keep your high explosive. I'm going to give you the smoke grenade. I tend to, as you've noticed, I tend to use support pieces more often than the high explosive grenades, for example. The biorecycler would be nice, but we only have one, and it gives us 2 uses, and then it's gone. I would love better high explosive grenades. Who still has high explosives equipped? 100 pure, 100 kinetic. Okay. Who? You've got smoke. You've got nothing. You've got shock and first aid. HE, first aid, shock. So first aid, shock, first aid, medical cloud. So Dade. Dade definitely doesn't need high explosives. Or stunned. Oh, single enemy. Toss up to 16 meters. All targets within 8 are debuffed with stunned. We have 1. But that sounds fantastic. Let's do it. Cool. Well, I think we're in a good spot. Let's do this message, and then we'll end the episode. Well, episodes. I've got the cords for one of Warner Von Global's new quantum relays. Prime target to infiltrate their fledgling quantum network. The sheer number of entangled quantum endpoints and hardened relays they will have to deploy. It's a hacker's dreamscape. Every time they lay a new node, they're opening up another attack vector. And in the mess of background radiation, quantum interference, and other core broadcasting quantum countermeasures, who's going to notice a little matrix breach? If you infiltrate early, you can dig your claws in for life. Exactly. The Matrix security team is likely to catch most attempts to deploy a worm, but some will be missed. We might be able to make that hack for you then. Potato has offered a CPU spike job. Oh, I was hoping that, clicking on CPU spike would give me more information. One of our hackers must solo a Matrix host and spike its CPU. Potato's penthouse holdup is ready to be planned at Command HQ. So I read about this. I don't know if it's in the new, if it was in the new notes or what's going on there. But this, from what I understand, is literally just hacker versus versus Matrix. That's it. That's all it is. 44K for completing primary. Potato will gain power and trust. Let's look at it. Yeah, there's one merc to deploy. Like I don't even have any, like, I got nothing. Maybe we do this next episode. That's a lot of heat though. We got a lot of heat. Heat burns off at 1 per day. We could do this. We've got 6 days until the cathedral break-in. We've only got 10 until hold up. I think we're going to do penthouse hold up next time and see how it goes. Whoops. So if you just click on them, it just takes you to their info screen. That's kind of nice. That's kind of nice. All right. We are going to end today's episode off here. I cannot wait for base building. I've been waiting for base building. What episode are we on? Like 19? 22? Something like that? Been waiting on base building for, seems like forever. But I really don't want to know what this is yet. Oh, it's Famous Headhunters. Oh, great. Anyway, I'm going to end today's episode off here. Hope you folks have enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button down below. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing and checking out some of my other content. And as always, I will catch you folks in the next episode. Stupid yawns. Bad timing. Stay frosty out there, everyone.